Hello, and welcome to this week's edition of Situational Awareness. I'm your host, Mark. I play Glebnor, and I'm joined, as always, by the Chaos Crew.
Roger playing Arender.
Rich playing Theo.
Howard playing Teluga.
And Ryan playing everyone else.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, folks.
We're back, baby.
Yay. First episode of the new year.
New year, new us.
Yeah. Bunch of wacky new NPCs.
Yeah, New Year, new NPCs.
Yeah.
Greg Glebnor.
It's not the first episode of the new year.
I mean, Situational Awareness. Fucking twas the night before Christmas. Part two.
It's true, yeah.
This is the first dicey.
49, 50.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Never mind. This is the third episode of the new year.
Leave it all in. This is the first one we're recording this year.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, we
For the listening audience, it's January 3rd.
Time and travel.
By the time you get to this, though, it'll be like February.
Relevant things. Space truck exploded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't really what else. It's been like a weird start.
Yeah, let's just breeze on past all the tragedies and talk about silliness. Davo!
Yeah, I was
Or
like,
Dave for short.
Is that his regular speaking voice?
yeah.
I can't imagine him yelling.
Yeah. Well, I was like, all right, I wanted to give. Well, first off, I wanted to be like, okay, we've been doing all this God stuff. I was like, there's got to be other gods that haven't like really shown up yet. And I was like, God of Fire's fun. Let's do a fire god. And like then I was like, I went through pretty much all the monster manual stuff I had and just grabbed all of the stuff that had fire stuff. And it was like, they're a big parade. They're going to Bad Kali with you guys.
A menagerie of fire people.
Yeah. So we had a bunch of fun stuff. Pretty much all my Cobalt stat blocks I threw in here. Nold the Swobold. The little fire children are called Agni Barras. They're just like little demon dudes on fire, but I thought they were funny looking for. Yeah, we had a bunch of stuff.
I was a little nervous at first when you mentioned them leading like a small girl. Because I was like, oh my God, are they going to like sacrifice the girl
No,
to
yeah.
their god?
Yeah, I kind of want to
You're
like.
talking about fire and volcanoes and then a small girl.
I know. I wanted to make you guys like, I wanted it to be a situation where you're like, we have to protect this child no matter what. So once you guys realize, okay, we're it's actually fine, but now there's a big scary thing coming at them, so you have to protect them from
They're in the cab.
Bonami.
Well, the back of the truck.
Yep.
Which now I'm realizing was a mistake.
Yeah, it's fine. Hopefully it'll be fine.
God forbid this flips.
But yeah, I wanted to
Hopefully they're inside the buggy, inside the back, and seatbelted.
I know you guys love a like blacksmith character, so I was like, I'll give him a new blacksmith guy. And,
Davo!
I found these.
How is Davo supposed to make little weapons for us?
I don't know.
He's so articulate.
Mark,
Yeah.
He's like making
finds a
ship
way.
in a bottle. Fucking
Yeah,
He's really good. Tweezers.
Yeah, really small swords.
But at least now we can get
Two-sided
fucking Wolverine
swords.
claws for Teluga.
Yeah, well, I also
Two-sided axe.
Bone
Yeah.
claw is ready.
Damn it, you took my line.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I have like all these cool stat blocks for like Dragonborn cavalrymen. So I thought it would be like badass, like a huge.
They're just riding regular horses?
Yeah, regular horses.
So disappointing.
I know. I thought it'd be fun to just have like, well, I mean, I could have given them giant lizards, but I didn't want to like take away from Gorepore. So I thought it'd be
fair
kind of
enough.
fun to have them on horseback.
You just got this fucking dragon riding a Palomino.
Well, I know it was honestly what actually was the like real like thing for it was I watched the Planet of the Apes, the like Mark Wahlberg one not that long ago.
Ugh.
And it's bad, but there's certain weird decisions in that movie I like a lot. And like seeing gorillas riding horses is freaky. So I figured Dragonborn on horses, because they're like big, would be freaky. Like, it wouldn't be great.
All right.
So we'll call them, they're like Clydesdales though, basically to support a big Dragonborn.
They're riding horses in all of the new ones, except for the very first one.
And horses
Yeah.
in a desert? Why not camels?
They're not coming from the desert, you know? They're coming from the
East.
From the east.
You know, the land of horses.
Zendash or
Zendash.
Doesn't mean they couldn't swap out the horses for camels.
Zendash
once
is
they
kind
got
of
to
like
the
my
desert.
like
One humper, too.
eastern provinces
Yeah,
section.
sit somewhere.
But that's where like a lot of the goblins, orcs, trolls, and stuff, they kind of live on the east. But I also
All
thought
the
it'd be
gross
fun to,
weirdos.
yeah, it's like a funky little East Coast kind of situation. But I also thought it'd be fun to be like, okay, that's like there's like a big volcano where the
East
Dragonborn
Volcano
worship at.
City, Zendash.
Zendash.
Put that in the notes.
Yeah, nice, thank you. One day I'll give you guys like actual handouts and stuff, but I'm lazy. And,
We used to.
yeah, I know there's a lot of names. I might have to do a new name cheat sheet.
Yeah.
We're getting up there. I also totally forgot to record on my timer, so I have no idea how long I've been talking. Let's call it.
So did us.
It's all right.
Let's call it
couldn't
5.
tell you.
Call it a hot 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, had a lot of fun. Yeah, we got little Myra, the
I remember
orcish
my
child.
new buddy.
Yeah, I thought it was funny that you were immediately like, a little kid? I'm a little kid. We're best friends now.
That's how little kids operate.
It's true. It worked immediately. I guess if
terrible prophecy.
yeah, if you're like a little kid who's like plagued by nightmares, if like a big friendly slime like sloops up and is like trying to be your buddy, it's great. That's what this little girl needed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wanted so there's a couple of big colleges in Bad Cali, but one of the main ones is the Divination College. So it'll be fun to kind of give you guys a little spooky prophecy to kind of maybe explore in this next arc.
Yeah,
I don't know.
hopefully they are accepting of her prophecy and okay with helping her.
Totally.
Damn, I really just like false remembered that black hole sun.
Yeah,
Won't you come?
Yeah, I mean, it's like the stat block I'm using is actually it's called Black Sun Priestess. So I thought it'd be fun to be like, okay, that's her scary prophecy.
Okay.
A land with no sun.
All right.
So
kind of need that. So,
but yeah, we got some fun stuff coming up in this next couple episodes.
Bone
Nami has finally arrived.
I'm gonna ride the bone wave.
Well, we've said it so many times. I was like, I got the stat block. We'll just do it.
get it out of the way.
I don't have a surfboard, Ryan. How am I gonna ride the bone wave?
And we haven't done like a full like chase sequence really yet. You guys have been attacked while
we flipped
driving.
your fucking car on you.
You sure did.
Yep.
So I was like, I'm getting my chase one way or another. So yeah, you guys are in kind of a precarious spot. So all of these flame worshippers, they're just like running through the canyon or on horseback, trying to get to the city as quickly as possible.
Yeah, don't help Davo.
Yeah.
You giant fuck.
I mean, maybe he might help. We'll see. He's got a fun stat block. I could chuck him in. But
No, I don't want Davo getting bonitis.
You could just hurl boulders.
I know if
At the
Davo
moment.
gets rheumatoid arthritis, he'll never be able to make those weapons.
we just launch 11 grenades. Our
I'm not
problem
giving
will
you
be
my
solved.
5 grenades. It's not happening.
If there's ever a time to fire 11 grenades at something, it's when it's a Bonami.
The Bonami could have like 12 hit points for all we know.
From what he's mentioned before, it's pretty
Hardy?
strong. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he used the words, I
All
could
right,
go
well-
all night.
Does anybody remember the movie Benji?
I definitely have seen Benji.
No.
Remember when Benji runs and then ducks behind a bush and whatever's chasing Benji flies off a cliff?
Wait, hold on. Is there a Benji alien movie?
Wait, what?
Am I misremembering that? Or is this, I'm digging deeply into my weird childhood? Yes.
Wait, what?
Okay.
There's multiple Benjis?
Multiple Benjis. If any of you can
Benji?
find this was literally, okay, it's a television series. All right, it's called Benji, Zax, and the Alien Prince. So my grandparents had this on VHS. I watched it 40,000 times. I think they only had a VHS of like 3 episodes of it.
That makes sense.
But in this one, Benji is like trying to protect a small, weird alien boy from like 2 really bizarre, like androgynous alien people who are chasing him around. And there's like a little robot. And it's like a whole TV show.
Benji's the robot? Or
No, Benji's a little dog.
Yeah.
But
Do you not know who Benji is?
No.
Benji was like a little dog.
There's so many famous dogs. I can't
I wanna
keep track of all of them.
very,
Airbud.
very briefly read you the plot summary.
Airbud's all I got.
Lassie. Old Yeller.
Balto.
So this is the
Cujo.
plot. Keep this in mind. This is the plot of a children's dog show. A tyrant named Xanu has taken control of the distant red planet of Antars, which is way off in another galaxy, in quotes, as Yubi describes in the episode Double Trouble. Yeah. Xanu has the king of Antars killed and imprisons the queen. Yeah, it's just... So yeah, it's like a little boy who's dealing with like an intergalactic tyrant, but he's got his little pup to help him and his fun robot bud.
Of course, the kid's the only person that can save the world.
But it's incredibly low budget, and I really recommend you all watch it at your earliest convenience. It's probably on YouTube, I would imagine.
Most likely.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I
boy's
just
name is
know
Yubi.
Regular Benji.
Yeah, no, for some reason, my very German grandparents got this on VHS and made me watch it so many times. So it's weird. It's real weird. Benji, yeah, Zax is the fucking little robot that actually is really cute. It's like, it kind of looks like a vacuum cleaner with eyes. It's really dumb. Sorry for going on a Benji tirade. My brain was just like, hey, remember all of this from your
You have to get
childhood?
this out, yeah.
I meant to tell you that
Sorry for bringing up Benji.
Davo can throw a rock. So
There you go.
that isn't an
You
option.
can throw a boulder right at the bone
You can
wave.
throw 11 grenades at the bone wave.
Pretty good too. It's a +8 to hit, and it does 4d10 plus 5 damage.
Jesus Christ.
11 is excessive.
You think it has more? You think
5 blew up like a boss and a sub boss.
5 did 90 damage and didn't kill those things?
It killed one of them.
It knocked you, did
No, it didn't.
It was very close.
Didn't it like knock you or someone?
Yeah, you
No,
because
why
you're so-
not?
Because you were so
No,
close.
it knocked
I was
us
the
back.
only person
It
who didn't
knocked
get
us-
blasted to oblivion.
You made the save
Yeah. Good.
to not get
You
blown
wanna
back,
waste
not take the
all
damage.
11 grenades on the bone wave.
We got a grenade making machine in the works.
He's not made a single grenade.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Why don't we let him perfect the craft? Then we waste all.
Oh yeah,
our
when we
grenades.
all have bonitis from the bone nami.
Now
that you
you're worried
refuse
about
to
the
blow-
bonitis.
Well, the bone nami isn't going to listen to a contract.
You don't want to talk to it?
The
You know what? I will.
The bone
You want to instigate? I will talk to the bone nami.
You're like Moses.
It's basically just like a giant wave of like litigation coming at you.
You know what you could do? Wall of thorns between us and the bone wave.
It's a bone nami, first of all, which just means it's probably taller than, I don't know, 10 feet?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
only the top, however many feet, are going to get over. That'll really reduce the amount of bone crabs.
Ryan, how tall's the bone nami?
I think I just described it as being 30 feet tall. Right?
All right,
So that's still 20 feet of bone crab.
Better than 30.
It's not going to stop it.
It'll slow it down.
Listen, guys, the bone nami's coming.
there's no
Why do you want to hold on to these
no-
grenades now?
When have I thrown a single grenade?
This isn't Final Fantasy. You aren't saving all 80 elixirs for the final boss that you refuse to use them at.
That's what I'm doing.
We could use those against Krizik.
What grenade isn't going to do shit?
Or the Raven King or whoever.
The Vulture King's going to die by a fucking
Hey.
punch in the face, all right?
Hey. Urshan's eating grenades for breakfast.
You know what we'll have at that point? Someone who makes grenades.
Let's see how it goes.
So your current plan is to chuck 11 grenades at the bone nami?
No, because they are greedy.
But I don't think it's greedy.
Oh, I gotta make a grenade launcher now.
What would Benji do?
Throw 11 grenades.
Could save those for like Gogeta and like Grappa.
Yeah. We have an unknown threat hurling towards us as we speak.
Grappa's
Sure wish
not
we
going to
had
be a
11
problem.
grenades.
Okay, let's be honest. Well, you saw we handled Gradits or Gudits.
Wait, the red one?
Radits.
Did you guys handle them? That didn't happen.
We didn't have Radits. I'm just.
Oh, okay.
We beat up Code Red. That's
Yeah.
Code
Yes.
Red and
Yes.
his boot grabbers.
Code Red.
Yeah, well,
We're
fucking
trying to
And
absorb the rest of those
Scrub
boot grabbers.
Daddy.
Vaguda the Baja Blast is coming.
Seems like the best course of action is to lead the bone wave away.
Or we could blow it up
You can do both. Why not both?
because they won't give me their grenades.
He's mad with grenade power.
Yeah. So happen to give your players 11 grenades. You know, sometimes they'll fight over them so much you don't have to worry about them.
The thing is, even if me and him gave you our grenades, Reggie's not giving
you
up
the-
that one
Then Reggie
grenade.
could keep the grenade. 10
Now we
grenades
only
is
need
good
10
enough.
grenades.
I mean, yeah.
He rolls the damage. It brings it within one grenade's hit points of killing
It's
it.
just one bone crab's clawing its way up.
We all get bonitis anyways.
Yeah.
It uses all its turns to just touch us. Fuck!
Yeah. I hope you guys are ready to roll, make a bunch
How
of con
quickly is
saves.
this thing approaching?
Like a tsunami. Like it is just tearing across the desert, just a wave of crabs.
I'm assuming it
did it
operates like
find
a
us?
swarm where
Yes.
the,
Hive
the
mind.
lower the HP.
Yeah, but we
the,
fucking beat feet out of Petch's. Oh god, is Petch okay?
No, it's a hive mind.
He has a
Meaning
hazmat suit. He's fine.
anyone else who saw any other bone crab within radius knows, and then any bone crab within that bone crab knows. It's how a hive mind.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, the Bone Nami is coming for Toluga. Like 100%. They are out for vengeance. For you
all right, so I'm gonna
For
telepathy
good old
talk to them.
Thumpenstein.
Yeah, and we're gonna be like, "Did you really like fucking Jonas the bonus? Did
You don't know their names.
You didn't tell us?
No, I don't think he did.
No.
Jesus.
Jonas the bonus Thumpenstein and then
You guys didn't talk to the
Clicky
bone
and
wave.
Clicky.
It was clicky.
Good old Fumpenstein. God, I'm so sorry about him.
Yeah, I like to picture it's like that Wesley Snipes meme of you putting the gun up to Thumpenstein with one tear coming down your eye.
That's exactly what it was.
Thumpenstein.
You broke the lease.
Oh, you know.
That's funny how you just lied at least to Arendelle about it, killing them off.
No, I said I handled it.
So they broke the
Define
lease.
handled.
They did break the lease. They were trying to take too much.
Yeah.
So he's not wrong.
You know, they thought you guys were dead. They figured they'd do a little encroaching and it'd be fine.
Yeah, well, I'll present the papers to the Bonami, and we'll see what happens.
That would go well.
Yeah.
Just walks up with a piece of paper.
Now listen here, you little shits. They signed a lease and they broke it.
On the back of a truck going 60 miles an hour, holding a little lease in front of you.
Does Boncali have people that can fix bonitis?
I mean, it is. I designed Bakali as like my like metropolis city, basically, in this part of the world. So yeah, there's many temples,
They have a
many
Superman?
colleges.
Yeah,
I
me.
guess we'll find out.
This Mother Flame person.
Mhm.
And apparently
Flame
you
Mother?
guys know who it is.
Oh, no clue. I don't remember.
What I think happened is when Genry's dragon got loose, it flew over, and they just assume that it's the Flame Mother. I don't actually think it is the Flame Mother. I think it's just.
I mean, it
that's-
could be the fire dragon.
The Flame Mother went away when Krizik took hold.
Yeah.
With the other dragon.
I mean, this dragon could be, or this
That's how we
could
kind
be
of have a
that
little bit of
dragon coming
information
back.
about it.
Gotcha.
Which could have been
We
Jenny's
encountered
dragon
a
the
girl.
whole time.
No, it could have been. I'm just in what I'm thinking is it's just kind of a coincidence
Why
type
would
of
Jenry's
thing, and
lazy
then
ass dragon
you
fly
know,
all the way to Boncali?
Get in shape.
I think with us shaking
Training
things up,
montage.
it's more of
It's a training montage.
I feel like this Mother Flame thing's not going to be good. Got that feeling.
Listen, with people like that, how could it not be?
I know they're all just like really like. I wanted to just be like a really like a happy parade.
Yeah, they're
of,
fun loving.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure it's not their actual god. Seems very foreboding.
Huh.
That's fine.
Sounds like they'll be open to a new god then.
we'll
all right,
figure it out.
son, settle down.
They'll be very open to it after.
Yeah, when there's a void of God, you gotta fucking fill
Hey, we
that
just
void.
saved
Am I
you
right?
from a Bonami.
Yeah, that'll definitely be in the like the history books.
We got to add the Bonami to the. I got to ride the Bonami so we could put it in the
Pamphlet.
pamphlet.
And you gotta
Well,
get those
uh,
little
Tear the hood.
hooks.
You could tear the hood off the car and ride that.
Listen, okay.
I know. I'm sorry I didn't give you guys actual giant worms to ride on, but I
Yeah,
feel
what's
like
the
we've been,
Bonami's name?
I feel like
Shia Halud?
You want to give this crew giant worms to
don't.
ride?
No, we're gonna get a Bonami.
we've been biting Dune a little hard lately, so I'm trying to pull
You
back.
put
on-
us in the desert.
Dune and Mad Max.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
That's the vibe.
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
just trying to
Dude,
throw
Max.
Fast and Furious in there with a bald cap and a Corvette. So.
Yeah. Should I give you some kind of enchanted wife beater? Is the real question.
Gives an aura.
1/4 mile at a time.
That's it.
No, it's an aura. The enchanted wife beater. Anyone he considers family gets a buff.
Yeah, within like 10. It's like a paladin
Oh,
aura,
that's
pretty
a
much.
good one.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Well, I guess I know it'll be homebrewing when I get home tonight.
Enchanted wife beater.
Well, if you guys want to see these idiots ride the bone wave, tune in next episode. Mark, take us out.
As always, thank you for listening. Please, for the love of God, in the new year, can you do us a favor and go on iTunes, rate us 5 stars, please. YouTube, comment, subscribe, hit the little ding bell, whatever it is. We're not giving up the grenades. Keep it dicey.
This has been a Business Shark production.